It all started in 2011 when Moneygall Development Association brought together all the community groups as one representative body so that we'd have some clout in dealing with the local authority and national bodies once President Obama announced he was going to visit. And from that, after the fantastic visit and the developments that brought in itself to the community, we decided that the Development Association should continue to enhance Moneygall and the wider area to make it an enjoyable place for people to live and to visit. First beginning with a playground and an activity park for both children and adults with adult exercise equipment, and we continue to develop and enhance the tourism capabilities of our small rural village by putting in walking trails and developing cycle trails with Fall to Ireland. And we began then to realise to be more sustainable we needed to have an income stream. So with the assistance of Offaly County Council, we built a MUGA, multi-use games area, and that began to give us funding by hiring out the AstroPitch for local clubs and private use. And that is a vital source of income for the Development Association. It allows us to continue to finance and pay for the simple things like insurance, the costs of waste disposal. We pay for the waste disposal from our playground. These things all add up, and having an income, it's able to keep the fine balance between keeping the bills paid and not running into the red. By maintaining that income, we were able to develop a community development plan where we brought people together and asked for their input and what they wanted in our community. So to live here, what did you want? So some of the ideas that came were picnic areas, which was developed with assistance of the Tidy Towns, additional walking trails, and one of the bigger projects was our community garden. Moneygall Community Garden at the foothills of the Moneygall Soccer Club. Together, the volunteers there have built a fantastic social enterprise, one that they get great enjoyment and satisfaction out of by being able to come and garden and grow crops and vegetables that they wouldn't be able to in their own gardens. But that work has benefited the local community as well, because the locals now have fresh produce that again is sold locally. Something quite simple, again, seems daunting to start, but once you build it, they do come. The volunteers really do enjoy it, have embraced it, and they're self-financing by being able just to sell what's growing in the ground. We've had 2 development plans, and in our second development plan, which we're currently working on, it's called Moneygall 2025. Again, we sat down at a round table and discussed it, and a lot of our younger kids had now grown out from the playground, which was developed in 2012. They now wanted a gym. So this was another opportunity for us to generate income and revenue and bring our community hall, which had fell into disuse. It was in quite good repair and had benefited from the Rural Development Programme, and we had a great facility, but it was no longer in use. So we have developed a community gym. We have a trainer up there who does all the inductions. So the community gym now is operated through an app. People pay their membership and have a fob access system. So our volunteers just go up at night, clean up and lock the door. And automation kicks in at 6 o'clock in the morning when the doors open themselves and people again regain access. But this wouldn't have been possible at all without the support of Offaly Local Development Company. Having the support of the development workers there who support and encourage the ideas, but they can't do it if you don't come to them, if you don't come with the ideas, and if you don't go to the community with your ideas. The only way to develop is to start. Put your ideas down on paper. Get the doers in your community around the table. Think of what you want to achieve. Have a long-term vision. Then open it up to the wider community and get the community development plan in place. There's great resources within our county. Offaly Local Development Company, Offaly County Council, these are all great resources that we have on our doorstep. Don't be afraid to use them. They are there for the benefit of our communities. They're there to assist us in achieving what our community wants us to do. So pick up the phone, get involved, and don't be afraid. Start small, and out of small things, greater things will come.